Go get the cup. There you
Okay.
go.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Crazy me. Okay. So you get me today instead of the boss man because he has a little bit of a cold. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Water and a towel, that's all you need. All the way to the back of the mat. Take a nice big deep breath. Reach the arms all the way up. Lift your shoulders. And then relax them back by your side. Elbows back, make a fist. Give me a nice fat chest. I want you to tuck your chin and your belly. Fold down. Come back up. Reach the arms all the way up again. Bring them in close to your body. Sweep them back. Fold down. We're going to do this a few more times. Try to pair these movements today with your breath. Super good for you. Keep the elbows nice and high when you're folding forward. We're going to do one more. And now bring your hands to heart. You're going to elevate the heels. So get up on those tippy toes and then lower down slowly. Do that a few more times. Up, down with control. Or as much control as you can find. Sometimes it's easier said than done. If you pick a spot somewhere and really focus, it helps you. Keep this going. We're going to do 8 more lifts. Now, on the last 4, I want you to squeeze those elbows back and keep this going. Nice. Now, feet down on the floor. Give me a little bit of a hip hinge so you're in somewhat of an athletic stance. You got a little bend in the knees here. And just hold. Get a little deeper. Little deeper. Take it down a little more. Bring the arms out in front. And take it down a little more. And then fold over your legs and relax your head. Just hang out here, take some nice deep breaths. Maybe you want to cross the arms and really let the shoulders relax towards the floor. And now release the arms, roll yourself up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Now we take the feet nice and wide. You're going to send the hips from side to side. Nice and slow. Now, the next time the hip is on the right, sweep the arm up. We're going straight up to the ceiling. And then come back and do the same on the other side. Send the hip to the left. Sweep the arm straight up. Needed a little help there. And then take it down. And now you're going to fold forward. Pull the belly in. Make sure you're sucking it in the whole time. You're going to stay going in one direction. We're going to do it 4 or 5 times. And then we'll switch directions. Okay, let's go the opposite way now. Hip goes out. Then you do that little hip hinge with your forward lean. And this is really a move that you find a pace that just feels right. We've got pretty much straight legs here. Wading into the back of our feet. Do 1 more. And relax the arms. Bring the feet in, hip width. You're just going to sway. Sean's dancing over there. Okay, you're gonna pick up your left foot. You can do with your arms what you like. Sometimes bringing them out to the side makes it a little easier to balance. You're gonna lift the knee up and down. This is an exercise for your hip flexor. And it's also a little bit of a balance challenge. Keep going. Belly draws in and you're trying to lift out of the right hip and get taller. It's all about posture. And put it down. Shake it out. That's a lot of work for that hip flexor. Now we're doing the other side. So get the knee nice and high and then go up from that point. You can flex that foot and use that shin muscle. Try to lift out of that left hip, get nice and tall. Bring as much movement up as you can. You're here for 5 more seconds. Nice, relax, shake out both legs. We're going to turn to face the left side of the room. And we're going to spread the feet pretty far apart. Not as far as you possibly could, but pretty far. You can turn the toes out slightly if you like. Hands on your hips, nice proud chest, fold down, get that belly in. Come back up. Pair this with your breathing. So inhale on the way down, exhale as you come up. Try to build a little more range of motion each time. We're going to do 3 more, and then we're going to meet down there with our hands forward of your mat. So you get a nice stretch through your lats. Okay, so on this one, let the hands release. Walk them out so they should be on the floor, not the mat. And enjoy that nice stretch as you try to pull the hips further back. Breathe, suck in the belly, pull in your rib cage. Okay, now just let the hands come into the center part of the mat and drop your head. So you're completely unweighting the upper body and keeping the legs straight. Big deep breaths into your ribs. And now we're going to inhale and extend the spine. Take the right arm out to the side, lift it up, and lower it down. Stay on that same side, and we're going to do it 5 or 6 times. Give me a nice hold at the top of the move. The legs don't move, but you're probably feeling a nice stretch on that left inner thigh. The arms got to come up. All about the shoulder, right? That's where you start the lift from. Okay, now let's switch arms. But before we go to the left arm, fold all the way down again and have a little reprieve. Okay, inhale and extend the spine. Left arm out to the side, lifting that left shoulder up and lowering it back down. Keep it going. Nice. Fold it all the way down. Let the head go. Now you're going to roll it up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Woo. Bring those feet together. Grab a quick sip of water. Cheers. Okay. Nice big deep breath. Reach the arms all the way up. And then you're gonna swan dive it down. Palms on the floor, you're gonna step back to your high plank. Draw the belly in. You wanna work it as best you can while you hold here. Now slowly, through the arms, downward facing dog, driving your heels to the floor. You're gonna drive one heel into the floor if you can, and bend the other leg, and then switch. So you're pedaling your feet. Now, bring it back to your high plank. So ideally, the shoulders are right over the wrists. And bring it back to your down dog. Pedal those feet. Come back to your plank, soften the knees. Hips go back over the heels. You're gonna relax your head down on the towel. Relax the arms. This is a nice relaxed pose. On you to make it feel fabulous. Okay, come up onto all fours. That was a nice little treat. Okay, left hand to left ear. Give me some nice lift of that left shoulder. And then you're gonna cross the elbow over to the right and lift it up again. 4 or 5 times. And now we're gonna switch sides. Right fingers on that right ear, and that right shoulder comes up, and then cross. Okay, back onto all fours. We're gonna do some nice cat cows, nice and slowly. Feel really good through that lower back area. And now come onto the tops of your feet. You're gonna sit back over the heels. We're only here for a few breaths. Back up to all fours, tuck those toes under. Belly up and in, elevate the knees off the floor. Put them back down. Do that 9 more times. You're lifting up for 3 counts. Okay, back to your cat cows. Belly pulls up and in. Okay, you're gonna send those feet out to the side. I want you to have a seat down on your mat. You're gonna bring the heels. Your legs are gonna be bent. Your heels are just wider than hip width, so you feel like you're in a stable position. Let's take our hands to the knees. Let's get a nice long spine. Crowd out your chest. Draw the shoulders down and back. Try to make them broad. and then lean back. When you start to lean back, you have to really engage the belly to stabilize the spine. Just hold here. Pick the right foot 1 inch up off the floor. You're coming back into those hip flexors. Lower it down, switch. And switch. And switch. Now try to lift both knees up. Keep that belly pulling up and in. Right arm comes straight up and then the left arm comes straight up. Give me nice long arms. Straighten the legs. Lower the legs down slowly. Open them to the corners of the mat. Take it forward between the legs. Nice little reprieve. Now bring your hands to heart, sit up nice and tall. You're going to hip hinge forward. Flex the feet and take your toes using your shins and move them towards the back of the room. And then try to press the back of the knees into the floor. Give me a little bit more of a lean if you can. Suck in that belly. Don't let it have a sleep. And now you're going to come back up. Now we C-curve the spine. Tuck everything in. Come down slowly. You're going to feel a nice little stretch through those hip flexors. You're going to send the arms all the way back. Point your toes. Now bring the arms up. Lift your head. Roll yourself back up. Ever so slowly. Take it forward. And we're going to do it 3 more times. You want to try to get down there at least 5 to 7 counts. So it's really slow. Option to not use the arms to help when you're getting yourself back up, or option to use them. Just keep it going, nice and controlled. Try to count to 5 before you're even down. And on this next one, when you get up, take it between the legs, hang out here and breathe. Okay, take yourself up to a seated position, tuck your chin, and you're going to turn your head to the left and in and to the right. We're going to do this 10 times. So each side equals 1. Keep that nice long spine and your chin tucked. So ideally the hip, the ear, the shoulder, the ankle. If you were standing, those would all be stacked. Once you've done, maybe you're halfway, see if you can turn a little further each time, but we're not compromising posture. Shoulders stay nice and broad. Okay, bring your hands to heart, C-curve the spine. come on back down. We're gonna start to do some pelvic rocking. So you're gonna step your feet in. Tilt it up first. Get that nice strong connection. And then tilt it forward. Now, while you do this, you're drawing the stomach down. And just keep oscillating front to back. Okay, let's send both legs up to the ceiling. You're gonna keep your toes pointed and your feet hip width apart. You're gonna lift your head, tuck your chin, lift the arms up off the floor and lower the legs, maybe a third of the way down, while you keep that chin tucked and the belly down. Now bring your knees back into the chest and put your head down. Make nice little small circles with your knees together. Go the opposite way. Both legs back up to the ceiling, point those toes. This time, we take the hands behind the head and clasp your fingers together and let the elbows fall back down towards the floor. Lower the right leg a little bit more than halfway down and try to crunch it up as much as you can. Draw the belly down. Come back up, put the head down. Point the toes, lift, lower the left leg. Come back up. Knees back into the chest. This time we make big circles. So you got a hand on each knee. Circling in and around. Go the opposite way. Okay, rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. I want you to give me 90 degrees. We're going to do a pigeon stretch, but we're going to get into it a little differently. Normally we do it from a high plank. We're going to kind of do it as if we were going to do a 90-90 stretch. So I've got 90 degrees in the right leg in the front, and I'm just going to send the left leg back, and I'm going to use my right arm to get me off of that right glute and pressing my left hip flexor into the floor. And if that front leg doesn't stay 90, whatever you can do to try to get it either close, but you want to feel a little bit of that inner thigh, the hip on that right side. So try to get the left hip flexor pushing down towards the floor. You can come down onto your elbows, or you can relax the torso all the way down onto the floor and stretch the arms forward. Okay, so now get yourself back up on the hands. Bring the back leg forward. We're going to set up left side. So the left leg now forms that 90-degree angle in the front. Post that left arm to help you. Send that right leg back. You want to be on the tops of that back foot. And then do yourself the best job you can do to try to get your left hip flexor going down toward, sorry, the right hip flexor going down towards the floor. Come down onto the forearms or stretch it all the way out, whatever feels better. You always have the option to do figure 4 stretch on your back if this is too intense. But every so often, I think it's good to make an attempt at it. I know I'm feeling a massive stretch. Hopefully you are too. Okay, back up to the hands. You're gonna bring this back leg forward. This time we're gonna send these feet really far apart. You're gonna sit up nice and tall, flex the feet. You're gonna turn your torso to face the left foot. We're gonna slide our arms down the leg and grab hold of the foot with both hands. And then use your hands and arms to pull the toes towards you. You should feel a really good stretch. All those tendons behind the knee. And then bring it back up. And now we turn to face the left leg, sorry, the right leg. Oh my goodness. Walk those hands out. Try to really pull the foot towards you. And we're going to do this one more time, but we're going to bring our feet in. So now they're hip width apart. Sit up tall, grab the pads of the feet, one with each hand. Lower those elbows down to the shin and really work those toes towards the back of the room. Okay, release them. We're going to C curve the spine. Come down on that 5-second count. Tucking in the belly. Once you're down, send the arms all the way back. Nice full body stretch. Now take the arms 45 degrees out from the body. So you're switching up the angle. Try to send those shoulder blades down so they're nice and flat to the floor. Just hold here for a few breaths. Now bring the arms in. You're going to roll onto the right side of your body. If you need to grab the towel to help support your head a little bit, do it. But you're going to lie on the right side. You're going to extend both arms out to the right and stack your palms, your knees, and your feet. Sweep this left arm straight up and open your chest to face the ceiling. You're going to hold this position for 6 deep breaths. Keep that left arm long and reaching. Keep your knees as together as you can, but I want you to feel a really good stretch across the front of that chest. Okay, bring the hand back. You're going to connect the hands again. Now 6 times, you're just going to sweep it up and over and then come back. No holds, just go up and down 6 times. And now let's switch it up. Get back onto your back side. We're going to meet lying on the left. Bend those legs. Send that left arm out. You want to have the shoulder and wrist lined up. So top hand sweeps up, opens up. We're going to hold here for 6 breaths. Now let's connect these palms together again. And let's go 6 times here, rotating up and around. And let's meet back on our back side. And speaking of back side, we are going to work it. So the Sean stretch, it's up on back. Actually, it's not really a stretch, it's the Sean working the back of your body. So little tiny bends in the legs. Turn your toes and knees into touch. Fingertips only on the floor, so the arms aren't touching the mat. Get flat on your shoulder blades. Keep the shoulders down. Now, here we start all these different activations. First with the heels pushing down. Keep that. Isometrically pull them towards your butt. Keep that. Squeeze your knees. Lift your butt. And then just relax everything onto the mat. Big deep breaths. Okay, fingertips. Shoulders flat and down, toes and knees into touch. Your feet have to have a lot of flexion. Push the heels down, pull them, squeeze the knees, lift up. Squeeze a little harder. And then relax everything. Nice deep breathing. Third time's the charm. You know the drill. Push, pull, squeeze, lift. Now, once you've lifted, it's all about the squeeze. Keep those shoulders down. And then relax. Take some nice deep breaths. Okay, in this position, one time we're going to exercise our neck a little bit. So I want you to tuck your chin like you're making a double chin. I want you to remember to breathe a lot in and out through your nose. And then you're going to lift the head 1/4 of an inch off the floor, no more. And hold. Put it back down. Roll the head side to side. And bring those knees up and into the chest. Nice big circles. We're going to do happy baby in 1 second. Just do a few circles in each direction. Now take hold of the outsides of your feet, heels up towards the ceiling. This always feels good after you do lateral lunges. Oh my goodness. So try your best to work the feet a little closer to the floor. Give me 5 deep breaths. Okay, you're gonna keep your legs bent. You're gonna put your feet down on the floor. We're gonna do 5 bridges where you bridge it up slowly on 5 counts. And you come down on 5 and you repeat that 5 times. Feet tucked really close to the butt. Here we go. 5 counts to get all the way up. Track your knees right over the heels. Don't let them splay out. 5 counts to come back down. And then do it 4 more times. You're pushing up through the heels, nice and slowly. Isometrically, I want you to squeeze the knees towards each other. They're not going to move. Okay, rock that pelvis, tilting it forward and up, just as a little reset. Now we have the Sean stretch. So give me a smaller bend in the leg. Excuse me, right knee over the left. You're gonna slowly send the knees towards the right side. Left arm comes straight up and straight backwards. So you're gonna use that right leg to get the left one close. Now I want you to switch up the angle of the arm, more of a 45-degree angle from the body. Maybe a little more out to the side with that arm. And now bring the arm in, bring the knees up, uncross them. Excuse me, both knees come up and into the chest. Nice little gentle rock side to side as a reset here. And now let's put both feet back down on the floor. Not too big of a bend in the legs. And we take this time the left knee over the right. Gently lower them towards the left side as you raise up that right arm. Send the arm straight backwards. "45 degrees out from the body with the arm. Try to pull the shoulder blade down. Arm a little bit more out to the side. Bring the arm in. Come back onto your back side. Meet me in a full Pilates stretch. You want to still have those arms in your peripheral vision. Point the toes. Send the arms up. Lift your head. I want you to tuck that chin down. I want you to pull the belly in and bring yourself back up. We're going to bring one foot in and then the other foot in. You're going to meet me in a low sumo squat here, however you want to get there. Use your elbows to open up the knees a little bit if you can. Just chill out here. Your spine is as long as you can get it in this position. This is really good for your hip mobility, your pelvis strength. Okay, we're gonna slowly bring it up to standing. Now, pyramid stretch. So 1 foot forward, the other one back. Both of your legs are long and your heels are down. I want you to try to walk a little bit of a tightrope if you can. So if you can send the right leg a little bit more midline, that would be fantastic. Hands are going to slowly lower down the leg. Both feet should be pointing straight forward. Once you've gotten down as far as you can with your spine long, just sort of fold over the leg and let it all hang out. Okay, we're going to do a little spinal twist. So I want you to extend the spine. Right hand's going to stay on your shin. Left hand comes up to your hip and open your chest to face the left side of the room. Bring it back slowly. Slide the hands up the leg till your shoulders are over the hips. You're going to bring your palms together and the arms up. Just hold here. You haven't moved your feet. Still a little bit of a balance challenge. Now let the arms come down slowly. Step your back foot forward. You're going to switch it up. Try to get a little edgy with that left foot coming in a little to the midline of the body. Once you move it in, get control of the balance by trying to find muscle to recruit, and then you're going to slowly start to come down. Once you've gone as far as you can with that long spine, you chill out, round over the leg. Okay, let's inhale and extend the spine. Left hand to the shin, right hand to the hip. Here we go with that nice spinal rotation. And bring it back down slowly. Slide it up slowly. Connect the fingers, lift the arms up. Reach as long as you can with the arms. And then slowly bring them down. You're going to step your back foot forward. Take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Woohoo! We did it. You showed up. Good for you guys.